Hello and welcome back to the channel, Trophy Hunters. How are we doing today? What I want to show you guys today is a game called Sushi Break. This is another easy platinumable game. It came out on the European store last week and the North American store this week, so you guys can all go and earn this one now. And it's not going to take you a ton of time, and it's kind of a fun little brick breaker as well. So let's dive in and take a look. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, then please hit the subscribe button down below. I make videos like this every single day, including roadmap videos, trophy news videos, PlayStation news videos, Crash Bandicoot videos, all of the videos that you want to see, so hit the subscribe button down below. Today we're taking a look at Sushi Break. This is another easy platinum game. It's going to take you a little bit longer than some of the previous easy platinum games that I talk about. This is probably the longest one I've actually done so far in terms of easy platinum game. But the game's difficulty is probably about a 2 out of 10. There was nothing in here that was inherently hard. It was just a little bit time consuming. That's all there was to it. What Sushi Break is a brick breaker at the end of the day. That's all there is to it. You play as a little, I don't even know what it is. He's like a little wasabi thing, I'm not sure, and you hit the sushis and that's it. I believe like 35 levels in the game. Yeah, you did have to play through them all to varying degrees of difficulty. There's nothing too much to it. The game's going to take you about 3 hours to platinum. There's no online trophies, no missable trophies, no difficulty trophies, and you only have to play through the game once. You don't have to play through the whole game once. You have to finish every single level in the game. Like I said, it's like 35 levels. And there is chapter select. You can go back and replay levels. And there are 2 stacks now, one for Europe and one for North America. The way the game works is after you finish level, it will give you a score out of 3 stars, and then you move on to the next level. You have to get a certain number of stars, total stars in the game, and then finish the game. That's basically the only 2 things you need to worry about. So let's dive into the steps to platinum. I've got these steps here, although, I mean, these are kind of helpful as a bit of a guide, but if you just play through the game, I mean, everything is achievable at a later time. There's nothing missable here. So you can kind of do anything in any order you want. This is kind of just like, I guess, the most efficient way that I thought of doing it. So the first step would be play through the game, completing all levels, collecting as many source coins as possible. So there is a trophy for collecting source coins in the game. They're like little soy sauce coins. You have to collect a particular number of those. They don't do anything except for increase your total score in the game. So I'd suggest kind of just nailing that one down as soon as you can. Collect as many of them as you can when you're playing through it. You'll see the little yellow sushi dude here. If you hit him in the game, he drops upgrades or source coins, basically. So go through and hit him in every single level and collect everything he drops. Not only will you earn a ton of miscellaneous trophies by using all the different upgrades, they're the same upgrades that are in any brick breaker game, by the way. Every brick breaker game has the same things, like a shield, they have a multi-ball, they have a flaming ball, they have the lasers. They're all exactly the same. Pro tip is the lasers are the best weapon in the game. So as soon as you get the lasers, just shoot everything on the map and you can finish the level really easily. But if they drop source coins, collect them all because you need a ton of them for the trophy. Once you've done all of that and you've played through the game, because you have to finish the game as well. It doesn't matter how many stars you get, you just have to still finish the game. You can then go back and replay levels to earn a total of 75 stars. While you're doing this, you can go back and collect source coins that you might have missed. You'll probably still need a few of them by the time you finish the game. Again, I make it sound hard. It's not hard. It's just time consuming. You just got to go and do it. So that's all there is to it there, really, for steps 1 and 2. And then step 3 is for cleaning up any miscellaneous trophies related to power-ups and situational achievements. So I'm not going to go into all of them because there's just so many of them. But what I mean by that is trophies like stacking multiple power-ups on top of each other, having a shield which goes across the bottom of your screen and the ball bouncing on the shield 10 times in one rally, for example, or firing the magnet ball 10 times in a single rally, things like that. There's a few random sort of things that happen that are kind of situational, and they'll all pretty much come naturally. I think all of them came naturally for me except for 2, which we'll talk about in a minute, and I imagine they will for you as well. If they don't, then just look through that trophy list and you'll see there's a ton of them in there. This is actually a pretty long trophy list. There's quite a lot of bronze trophies in this list, which is why it doesn't initially appear to be an easy platinum, because there's a lot of trophies to earn. But it is easy. It's really, really straightforward. there's just a ton of random misc stuff, but like I said, it all just sort of pops as you're playing through it. If we look at the notable trophies, there are 4 that I've listed here. The first 3 are for defeating these like mini bosses. So as you play through the game, these guys appear in the game, and they kind of fire lasers at you while you're trying to break the other sushi bricks. What you have to do is hit them and take off their health, and it'll defeat them. It's not very complicated, but each of them needs to be defeated with a particular item. So it's very situational. So the Salmon Onigiri has to be defeated with the high speed ball. So it means you have to get your speed rally up to a certain speed before you kill him. So again, situational. You need to have the particular power up to be able to do it. The Ikura sushi needs to be defeated with the fireball power up, and the Onigiri needs to be defeated with the laser power up. So the 3 of them aren't hard. They just happen randomly. These bosses spawn, I think, on every single level in the game, though. So between the 35 levels that you have to play through in the game, you'll likely earn this, and you'll likely earn these. But it's worth mentioning them because they're kind of a bit random. Now, the last one is the trophy I had the most trouble with in the game. That's 9 balls reached. That's for stacking 9 multi-balls on top of each other. So every time you hit a multi-ball, you earn a multi-ball, you get 3 more balls. So it basically means that you need to get 3 multi-balls in one round and keep all the balls rallying at once. The reason this is hard is because not only is it hard to rally 6 balls to then earn the 3rd multi-ball, so you're rallying 9 balls essentially. That's obviously a challenging task, but it's also challenging because the power-ups are random. So you have to be blessed with earning 3 multi-ball power-ups within a close enough proximity to each other that you don't lose one of the previous multi-balls. And that is time consuming. That is random. There's an element of randomness to that. So what I did for this was just continually replayed the first level in the game until that situation occurred. And it took a decent amount of time. I think that one there probably took majority of my cleanup time, was just replaying that level for a few seconds, hitting those first couple of power-ups, hoping a multi-ball popped if it did, then continuing to get the rest of the power-ups. And that's how I earned that one. It's not, again, not really... It's not hard. It's the hardest trophy in the game, I believe. But it's not like to finish the game on hard difficulty or anything like that. It's still an easy trophy and an easy platinum. It's just the most difficult of an easy bunch. Let's call it that. So yeah, that's Sushi Break. Like I said at the top, 3 out of 10. Probably going to take you about 2 to 3 hours to complete. Maybe a little bit longer if you're not great at Brick Breaker games. But everyone's played a Brick Breaker at this point. Everyone knows what they are. So I'd imagine it won't be too challenging for you either. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this useful and you can go ahead and earn this platinum. I haven't seen any guides for this one up online yet, so I figured why not make one and hopefully help some people out. Let me know if this video was helpful with a thumbs up, and in the comment section below, let me know if you were able to get the platinum because of this video. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Ever since I started playing this game, all I can think of is eating sushi. I don't know. Alright, that's all from me. Bye now.